All right, good evening. This is Coach Big Pete of DeepDishFootball.com, and it is time now for my opening remarks for Deep Dish Football Game of the Week, Week 2, IHSA Season 2017, as voted by you, the people. Um, you guys nominated it, you guys voted for it. So the game is Phillips at Richards this Friday night. And these are opening remarks, and I've done this. I did this last week. These are I haven't looked at the game film or any of that, but these are just opening remarks. Phillips, both teams are 1-0. Phillips beats Loyola in one hell of a game. Um, great game. Great defensive stands that that Phillips did. Great job by the defensive line and linebackers. On the other side, you have Richards, who beat Carmel, Catholic up north. Now, these are two different types of teams. You got a hard nose, attack them first, team in Richards, and you got and you got Phillips, athletic, just strong as hell. A lot of big D1 athletes. Richards, he's got Sebastian Castro, got a great little wide receiver. Got the kid Lott. Got if they have another offensive lineman, defensive lineman. Phillips has got Jabor Gibbs, Elmore, Powell. I'm forgetting a few other players. Mostly all the Phillips players can be Division One players. I kid you not. Um, Trey, the linebacker, the tight end, Billingsley. It's just they're just stacked with talent players. But it's gonna be a hell of a game this Friday. Um, I have both. I've covered both coaching staffs, both deep dish football tour visits. Phillips, Troy McAllister, Coach Larson, and a bunch of those other coaches too. They have a bunch of I think it's like firefighters and policemen too that help volunteer as coaches. It's a complete classy coaching staff. Great kids, good character kids. They did. It was last year. They had the most honor roll kids on honor roll, the Phillips football team, and that deserves a hell of a salute. Um, Richards, great kid. Sebastian Castro, hell of a kid. That coaching staff, Zemba, I'm forgetting the head coach's name, and he can kick my ass this Friday. I forgot your last name, sir. Linebacker coach, good coach. They just, it's a strong history of Richards High School football. They're very loyal to their tradition. They're all about tradition, and that's what I like to see. And I'm a huge fan of Richards, and I'm a huge fan of what Sebastian Castro is doing. Splits time, quarterback and defensive back, but a hell of an athlete. Now, this is going to be a hell of a game because it pits two different types of styles, and you have momentum, especially with Phillips, that big win against Loyola, and they're a train that no one wants to touch right now. But you, on the other hand, you got Richards, and Richards looks good, and they're ready to go to the Kelp. So is Phillips. So this is a hell of a clash between Phillips and Richards, and you guys voted for it. Now, all week I will be doing videos and analysis. I'll be going through a few of the stats, the coaches, the schools, the histories, everything else. Be sure you go to deepdishfootball.com. Be sure you follow Deep Dish Football on Twitter and Coach Big Pete on Twitter, also on Facebook. I'll also be on Facebook Live. Deep Dish Football Live is every Wednesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock, and Breakfast with Coach Big Pete every Saturday at 9 a.m. Check it out, Facebook Live. Now, the last thing I'm going to say about this game, and this is going to be an interesting game, and this is something that I'm going to be watching very closely, and this is going to be something very interesting. Which team can get more into rhythm this Friday? Because whoever gets into more of the rhythm will win the game. And that's just an opening statement. I will go over both teams, both coaching styles, schemes, and everything else this whole week. Be sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel too. to get all of your Phillips and Richards pregame information, everything else. Visit deepdishfootball.com, like I said. And this is going to be a hell of a game. And also follow Coach Repeat on Instagram. I'm on Instagram. How you doing? Have a good night. Let's get the pregame analysis started. I will start tomorrow, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed tomorrow morning. I'm going to start talking first about the Phillips players.